Yeah, good afternoon, Hayes. Good afternoon, everyone around the world. South Africa, no changes, deciding to go at the same unit that unfortunately fell short in the first T20. And then for Pakistan, and some good rolling in the last 2 days.
It's the 8th time in 31 T20, but no, Shahil is going to have a go. No one believe wasn't playing then. Woodstock, the two umpires standing today. It's gone down straight away. It's gone high in the air. Now, is this a wicket first ball? It should be a wicket first ball. It is a wicket first ball. What a start that is for South Africa.
That's taken me completely by surprise. Yeah, just interesting that that was the strategy. Use of the feet straight away. Not quite at the pitch. A drag down once you probably saw him coming, Linda. No adjustment. Rizwan probably got the feeling that he was still in, and it's just taken him one delivery and he's back out at the top of the...
Now that was less frenetic, that was controlled, and that's just been dispatched for 6 runs. What a shot.
How brilliant is this compared to what we saw in the first delivery. As you mentioned, controls, just waits in the crease, slightly over pitch, a little bit of width, knows that everyone... And then he comes into the side and he bats at 3. Babar Azam goes to the top of the order.
Remaining in it. Cries of catch it. I think it's Markram again. He's got another one to pouch, and he has. Turner 2 for him. Turner 2 for him.
Yeah, brilliant this from South Africa. Exactly what they'd have wanted. Lost the first T20, trying to get their way back into the series, and it's Linda who is leading from the front. He bowled the first over. We talked about how tall he is and how he gets that extra bounce. It can be difficult if it's a good length to hit him away. That's why the dismissal first delivery doesn't really make. Also, what I've liked from South Africa today is
it's work down a third man. Soft hands. Hafiz has got off the mark with a boundary.
Yeah, this is the challenge with when you change the field. There's 2, as we mentioned, allowed out. Where do you put them? And South Africa have gone for square of the wicket, Rothman.
Going at just over 4, and he's picked up 2 sticks. Oh, that's through. That's an unforced error. Who's that?
And that's knocked away, and that's a good end to the over. So it's a fantastic spell of 3 overs.
The light. Edge and 4. Not an ideal way to bring up a boundary, but Babar Azam, we know, is a class X, so this was an aberration.
It's been a good spell from Bjorn Hendricks thus far. What a fortune for Babar Azam. The margin is so small in terms of your decision making for George Linder.
Cut shot into the gap, a little uppish, but will do the job very nicely for Hafiz. Ends the over with a 4 in pocket with both his shoes on. That's gone for 4, nicely swept into the gap. That is such a good go-to shot. Pardon me? Got him out in the last game. Hafiz was bamboozled by the one that spun away. So the infield for 4. Couple of sweep shots that worked perfectly for Pakistan. Another good over for them. After 7, 2 down for 46.
Coming off a good
8 and over, 150, 10 and over is what...
decent enough job.
Flick into the gap for 4. That is beautifully picked up off his pads. Once again, wrong line from a South African bowler. Can't bowl them there, especially if you're bowling to a subcontinent style batsman. Very risky and very good, Hafiz. He's got protection there for that cover drive. Still, that sweep area is the...
That's important thing.
being the captain, he can easily red card him. Take them off.
Shot. That's beautifully played. It's a bit of a freebie, but you still got to put it away. And Haider Ali begins with a 4. 72 for 3 after 11.
Yeah, such a valid point, that Pom. First to live.
Haider Ali. The ball, he bowls that, but it's expertly played. It's dug out and third man's up in the circle, and it'll go for 4. Absolutely no respite. 19 he went for in his first over yesterday, and he's gone for 17, and there's still a ball to go here.
That's just end up the other man. This has popped up in the air. It could land in no man's land. No, it won't. And that's the catch taken. George Linde again into the action. It really has been his day. And once again, it's Shamsi. He's rated #1 in the world, who picks up another wicket in the middle overs. So important to continue to do so. No telephone today.
Magala again.
And that's not the ideal start again to that over. Shame. You do feel for him. He's struggling a little bit here with his line, with his confidence. Maybe with some self-belief at this stage. Last over was a 12-over delivery. And a 12 delivery over, should I say. Previous.
That's better. They're a good 2020 side. They can, and do not underestimate the importance of.
I think the fact that the left-hander came on strike was actually a good thing for Magala. It was that kind of little.
Yeah, nice dot to finish. Just the 6 off.
Plenty of bowling options for South Africa. The key for Pakistan will be that Babar Azam needs to cut loose at some stage.
Do I stick? What do I do? Just sliding down the leg side.
Extra cover shot or a normal sweep shot rather than a slog across the line. That's what he needs to do because of the wickets that have fallen around him. He's going.
Bowling. That's well done. 3 from the final Shamsi over. He finishes with.
That'll be some going from here, but with the skipper still there, that's a possibility. And Fahim is someone who played very nicely in the last game and likes to give the ball a nice whack. But he laughs now. Straight to the man.
Well, things to charge up. Babar Azam
Bat first by the sounds of it, but looks like this is their best option, batting second in this game, because so far so good with their bowling stakes. Losing wickets right at the top didn't help their cause. Slower bouncer, but that's a little uppercut from Babar Azam, and that's gone for 4.
preempting a little bit on this occasion. There's not a...
Here's a look at the work that the South African seamers did at the death. You can see that they were basically, so it's hittable when you're bowling full tosses. Williams.
When does he need...
Short. Straight to the man, though. Should be out. Is out. Linde in the game again. He was in the game with wickets right at the start of this innings. He's in the game with catches now at the end.
Not a great strike from Fahim. You got to know your areas. You got to pick the length early and make sure that you don't find the fielder. So it was rather an instinctive shot from him. Saw the length, went after it without thinking where the field was. Slow half tracker in a way, and so didn't really climb.
Again, the toe end of the bat. Has that gone all the way? Again for 6. It has. So these are terrific blows from Hassan Ali.
Yeah, scary bit is that he's making this pitch look even more benign. And so Pakistan clearly not out of...
Hassan Ali's clubbed that one down towards the boundary line. Is it going to be out? It's not. It's 6 runs. That's a good club.
That's a great start because that part of the fence is pretty long. First ball and going after the bowling straight away. Hassan Ali is a natural timer of the ball.
Now this might be out this time. Straight to the man at long off. Williams is waving him goodbye. He's picked up a wicket. Hassan Ali won't forget that one, perhaps.
Yeah, it's pretty needless. You've got rid of the batsman. I think he's been calmed down by the skipper as well. There's no point in gesturing to the guy that you've dismissed. Well, he wanted to go for...
Catches Magala now. The call was 2. Just the one, though.
He's an artist. Aesthetically so pleasing, Babar Azam, but guarantee them a win.
Protection straight. Whipped away, just the one.
Gets a 50, Babar Azam.
You see from Babar Azam. That sounded good off the bat. And unfortunately for him, it hit the stumps, hit the 12th man. 18. Bowled him. Big screams from Magala. It's been a tough day for him. After that first over, I think he's come back pretty well, though.
Yeah, great strike. Babar Azam just struggling to get the 4s and 6s that were needed at this stage of his innings, of Pakistan innings. Good pacey ball, that 140.3 kph. Is looking for that big heave over mid-wicket, missed the ball, and it shattered the stumps. Nice and full.
If Pakistan away off that. There's a nick. And another wicket. Williams again. Picked himself up 3 wickets now.
Nawaz's poor run with the bat continues. He's got to buckle down to some good, nice innings for Pakistan late in the middle order, because Pakistan 150. Even less.
It's an edge. Somehow got on the offside rather than the onside.
Oh, easy run out. Easily done at the non-striker's end. No communication between the two, and so Pakistan suffer further. Found a new mode of a dismissal. Run out. That was the one that was missing.
In a way, it sort of sums up that last ball. Again, is that Yorker length. You can't do too much with it. That's the bottom line. You can have all the variations, but the Yorkers are always...
That got thrashed by Pakistan in the last game, so they showed tremendous belief in the play.
Welcome back to the start of the second half of this, the second KFC T20 International between South Africa and Pakistan, and that is what South Africa need. And Aiden Markram very, very keen to get a good, solid start. The top 6. Markram's a fine player. Got 50 in the last
performance by South Africa with the ball in hand. But we know
they'll want early wickets, Pakistan. Again, swinging back, but nicely worked by Janneman Malan. South Africa open their account of this innings. Well, that's nicely worked. That's a very good shot indeed. That's going to be a comforting boundary.
What's impressive about Aiden Markram getting this boundary is his balance at the crease. His balance at point of impact. Not a huge movement with the front foot.
It's a lovely shot. Just the one. Good fielding. Had to go with that one. There is a man down there, but that has gone too far. 6 runs. What a shot that is. 143 k's per hour. Whipped on the leg side for 6. 3 overs gone. 26 for none.
change in field for Pakistan. Third man came up in the ring, dropped long onto the fence. That didn't change the mindset.
And that is a beauty as well. This time it's on the offside, all on the carpet for 4. That's a tough start for the bowler.
You feel that the intentions are clear here from this opening pair. And Janneman Malan and Aiden Markram, they're looking to take the attack to the bowlers.
That's a nice shot, first ball. That's swept away for 4. Nicely played, this time by Markram.
Rushed a touch here, Aiden Markram. Back of a length.
Over the top, a couple of bounces and that scoots away for another boundary. Hasnain is getting the treatment here in his first over. This is going to be a little bit frustrating for him.
Third 4 in the overs.
Slightly short, hammered away for 6. Wow, that is a magnificent shot. Hassan Ali into the attack and dispatched.
Wow, what a shot by Janneman Malan.
Now that's gone quite high and it should be out. It is out. Hassan Ali enjoyed that, I think. Got a little bit of hammer of the first ball, but he struck with his third, so they needed that, Pakistan, and they've got the dangerous Janneman Malan out.
This partnership was really starting to build. Partnership of 44, and the had a great start to his first delivery in international.
An off day, it doesn't matter. Good enough really to be match winners. That's gone after hitting the shin of Shaheen Shah Afridi at deep backward square leg. So the fun continues for SA batsmen.
Yeah, the smiles are because Hart was in mouth. They're trying to go after. There's a shot. That's a nice shot. Bihan Laba for 4. 50 up.
In no time, good pace, 142 clicks and hammered through wide mid-on angle. Trusting the soul.
Nicely done. Nicely manoeuvred. He's done well to get that backward of square and get it away.
And out. Well, doesn't believe in wasting time. It's either 4s or out. 3 boundaries in that score of 12, and so he wanted more. 141 kilometers an hour will...
Linda goes after that one and middles it as well. Another one will be into the grandstands. So this is the big over for South Africa. 15 runs from it, just the 4 deliveries, and in touching distance, just 2 runs away. Quick single and they get through easily in the end, and that wraps it up for South Africa. Anja Klaas and his young chargers have done superbly well to level the series. Having lost the toss, Pakistan deciding to bat first, only accumulated 140, and it's been a convincing run chase. George Linder was superb with the ball. He's there at the end as they knock off the final runs. South Africa will be very, very happy. There'll be a lot of firm words spoken after the first T20, but the young chargers focused, and things are now level.
Yeah, smiles all around in South African camp. It's been a comprehensive performance by the Proteas. As we've mentioned, it's a 4-match series and it's currently tied at 1-1. They'll take a lot of confidence out of this performance. It's been a polished performance with the ball in hand, in particular that man George Linder. He started off proceedings for South Africa getting a wicket off his first delivery. Mohammad Rizwan